Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. I just hit 36,000 subscribers, guys. So thank you very much. Honestly, without you, I couldn't do this on a daily basis. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. It's been insane so far. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there, all right? I'll wait for you. Give it a good old tap. Anyway, moving on. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we do not like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I've got a new cap today. It is the Chicago Bulls. I found it over the weekend, and it's quite nice. So yes, I am a fan of the Chicago Bulls, NBA. Obviously, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, who I love, who's an absolute nutcase, and I love that. And obviously, Scottie Pippen, all the OGs from Chicago Bulls. So again, I thought it was very fitting for my channel. So I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments about it in the, from my friends in the United States. So and all the NBA fans. But again, it's probably just, more relevant to my channel, and obviously changing it up from the Yankees cap that I've seen a few comments that saying that people don't like the Yankees. Anyway, moving on to the community tab. I think it's cool anyway. Yes, I hit 36,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Without you guys, I couldn't do this. So, massive shout out to every single one of you for watching my channel every day. It's awesome. 7:30 this morning. These are my altcoins that are up in my portfolio. Dogecoin, Luna Classic, Gas. I get paid from holding Neo. Quant. Bullish on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 62% of you have agreed with that. And of course, Neo is another one that was up as well. Some other stuff right here. Fun fact, 10 years ago today, Bitcoin was $9.57. That is ridiculous right there. So again, I think there's a few cryptos that I'm investing in right now, the ISO 222 compliant projects, and of course, Bitcoin, that are going to moon very soon. And I believe, honestly, that this is one of the last chances we have to invest into something that's going to be, producing life-changing wealth. Not financial advice, of course, but there's a lot happening with this, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't read through the, the fine print right now, look what's happening around the world that mainstream media is not putting out right now. It's insane. Anyway, we'll go through everything as well. Now, I just want to point out, again, go search the word World Bridge Currency right here. Go and do that now on your phone, and you will see XRP comes up. I did this myself. So it's just insane. And of course, Tim Draper predicts Bitcoin will hit $250,000. Now, I've seen obviously a lot of your comments here in the video right now in the community tab. Obviously, I've read a lot of it. Yes, he's a former Bitcoin millionaire, billionaire, but there's a video which I really like, which he literally rips Gary Gensler to shreds. Now, and I'll play that in a second on Twitter. It's really good. Let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Who doesn't want Bitcoin? It's going to hit $1 million. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, do your own research, of course. All these prices are in Australian dollars. Just to clarify, this video is not old. It is the 27th of June, 2022. There you go. Let's have a quick look at my favorites. Bitcoin's sitting at 30,800 today, which is nice. Ethereum's at 1,700. Now, I just want to say as well, before I go into anything else, this is the time I like to dollar cost average into my cryptos. Again, Monday morning or afternoon, and again, Sunday night. These are the times that I like to buy in. So anyway, moving on. So you've got XRP at 53 cents. I think this is one of the, insanely cheap projects, guys. Honestly, for what it's built for, I'm so bullish on it. I think we're never going to see these prices again. This is why I document these prices every day on my channel, because I'll look back and think, wow, what an opportunity. Anyway, Cardano's at 73 cents. We're getting some updates about XRP as well. Solana's at $58. Doge is up nearly 10% to 11 cents. I'm still holding my Doge that I've got. I took half the profits, obviously, and put it into Bitcoin. Polkadot's $11. You've got Tron at 9 cents. Matic at 83 cents. Of course, you've got Link at $10. Stellar's at 17 cents. That's bullish. New Protocol's at $5. You've got Algorand Banking Coin, 49 cents. Moving down here, you've got VeChain at 3 cents. Yes, they did put up all the banners in the UFC over the weekend. weekend, so that's good as well. I'm surprised not to see that moon, but more for me and more for everyone else, I guess. Mana's at $1.39. Sandbox at $1.78. Hedera's at 10 cents. That's bullish as well. Axie Infinity is at $24. I need this to go back up to $80, please. Thank you very much. IOTA's at 42 cents. Quant is at $91. I'm seeing some pretty nice returns in Quant from my investment the other week, so that's good. Everyone knows when that dropped below 80, I was going to buy. I did. Phantom's at 41 cents right now. Moving on, Neo's at $14. Zill's at 6 cents as well. What else we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Move down to my other favorites, of course. Gala is at 9 cents. Yes, I've got Luna as well. I only put in $102 into that, so I'm seeing some pretty nice money back. What else we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Of course, XDC is up 0.75%. That is an undervalued gem at 4 cents. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles today, see what's happening in the market. I'm going to refresh this. It's just a good indication of what's happening. Obviously, we know that Doge is up 9.2%, 9.2 on the day. You can see here it's at 7 cents. Again, I'm still holding it. It's up 23% on the week. You've got Luna Classic. Again, I've only got a small investment in this, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Do Kwon has come out and said that he's, looking forward to rebuilding everything. But I don't know what's happening with that. So small investment, minimal risk. 12%. It's up 9.5% on the week. STX is up 8.5%. Stacks, I'm not invested in this. Let me know in the comments below if you are. That's pretty much it in terms of everything else. There's some incredible buying opportunities right now for crypto. Obviously, my one's obviously XRP. The usuals, ladies and gentlemen, Quant as well. Gala, Near Protocol, I love. Let's have a look at some other news right now. And again, I did this just to show everybody that it's actually true. World Bridge Currency, though, type that in Google. Have a look. XRP. The digital currency XRP acts as a bridge currency to other currencies. It does not discriminate between any fiat cryptocurrency, which makes it easy for any currency to be exchanged for another. Bullish. And look at this. What will the global bridge currency be? Boom. Ripple XRP. Will banks use XRP? Boom. Top banks use Ripple for cross-border payments. Boom. Is XRP a good investment? XRP suits a number of different style traders and investors. It is a good coin for general cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Here you go. Does XRP have a future? Every year, cryptocurrency experts prepare forecasts for the price of XRP. It is estimated that XRP will be traded between $4.79 and $5.68 in 2028. Anyway, I'm just going through this just to show you. Will XRP be the world currency, bridge currency right here? The digital currency XRP acts as a bridge currency to other currencies. It is all over the internet right now, ladies and gentlemen. So that's bullish as anything. So you don't see any other cryptos doing that. Just keep that in mind as well. And yes, I know it's got a lot to do with SEO, but anyway, moving on. Daily hodl right here. So Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says the SEC contradicted itself by suing over XRP, then allowing Coinbase IPO right here. That's because they're all in bed with each other and it's all corruption. Straight up. Anyway, CEO of Ripple Labs is calling out the US Securities Exchange Commission for applying inconsistent policies to different players in the crypto space. Why doesn't Judge Netburn and Torres see this? And I wish that Johnny Deaton would throw this on the table right now so she can see, and Torres and Netburn both can see what the SEC has actually done. Crazy. So while speaking at the Collusion, I keep calling this Collusion, but it's Collusion Technology Conference in Toronto, Garlinghouse says the SEC employed contradictory tactics when approved Coinbase's S1 initial public offering. IPO, Garlinghouse argues that the SEC contradicted itself because at the time the leading US crypto exchange offered XRP a digital asset, the SEC has sued Ripple over, claiming XRP is an unregulated security. When Coinbase went public, which really wasn't that long ago, Coinbase was trading XRP. Crazy. They enable consumers and XRP businesses to trade XRP. The SEC had to approve their S1 law, such that the Coinbase go public. The SEC now seems to take the position when they sued us that, hey, XRP is a security and always has been. Interesting. But they approved Coinbase going public, even though Coinbase is not a registered broker-dealer. So there's contradictions here and of the SEC almost not within its own organization knowing left hand right, not knowing left hand from right hand. Anyway, Garlinghouse goes on to say that he thinks most participants within the realm of crypto are willing to play by the rules. I know that a lot of them are, the ISO 222 coins in particular, and therefore it is important for the government to apply clear, consistent regulatory policies across the board. The first thing I think about, it maybe should be more clearly regulated, I think about consistency. And one of the challenges for every crypto company right now, it is not clear where the rules of the road are. You have some examples where regulators are going after companies, and then you look at another company doing almost the exact same thing, and they're not saying anything. Consistency. So everyone has a firm set of rules to follow. I think the vast majority of people in crypto industry want to play by the rules. Let's just be clear about what the rules are. Let's be super clear about what we're trying to regulate, and that's facts right there. And there's some interesting stuff that's happened as well with the SEC. We'll get into that in a second. Jed McCaleb right now has 114 million XRP left. That is not long to go, ladies and gentlemen. He's almost out of his XRP. According to the data provided by Jed's Balance, a website dedicated to monitoring Jed McCaleb's XRP balance, the Ripple co-founder and former CTO now has less than 114 million XRP left in his wallet, which is bullish as well. So this could all be tying into some kind of a settlement as well, just pointing that out. Anyway, so that's interesting. So he's been selling like 3 to 4 million XRP daily, and he's due to obviously cash out of that pretty soon. So that's a few weeks away, just put it that way. Moving on. Last chance to buy XRP below 40 cents. Obviously, this is an interesting article, but again, let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's an opportunity right now and to buy XRP below 40 cents? I agree with this article right here. Chair Gary Gensler proposes one rule book for regulation of all crypto assets trading report. Again, he's trying to obviously partner up here with the CFTC. It's really interesting to see this. So the chair of the US Securities and Exchange Commission is reportedly proposing a one rule book approach to regulating crypto asset trading. According to a new report by the Financial Times, the Gary Gensler, the power tripper right here, is in communication with his regulatory counterparts and the Commodities Future Trading Commission, the CFTC, in order to promote security and transparency for investors who swap crypto assets. Gensler reveals a memorandum of understanding is in the works that would oblige the SEC to pass along information to the CFTC relating to crypto assets that represent a commodity. The SEC is mandated to oversee assets that act as securities, while the CFTC regulates commodities and derivatives markets. So I'm talking about one rulebook on the exchange that protects all trading regardless of pair, be it a security token versus security token versus security token versus commodity token versus commodity token. According to Gensler, the rulebook would safeguard investors against market manipulation, fraud and front running right here. Gensler also says it would behoove crypto companies to register with the SEC, as doing so would offer protections for their customer amid the falling prices of crypto assets. By getting the market integrity envelope, one rulebook on an exchange will really help the public. And if this industry is going to take any path forward, it will build some better trust with those markets. I think if any trust needs to be built, you need to leave, Mr. Gensler, because you're way, way out of touch with what's going on. 20,000 cryptocurrencies now in the market right now. This is crazy. I've been watching it go up over the last 12 months. So number of cryptocurrencies reached 20,000, setting a record amid volatile markets, which is insane right here. That obviously tipped over the weekend, so keep an eye on that. Again, 99% of these will obviously not be in existence. That's the truth right there. Crazy stuff happening with Harmony as well. Ropes in the FBI after losing $100 million in exploit. One token slumps. Crazy stuff right here. So developers said that they are working with national authorities and forensic specialists to identify the culprit. $100 million. That's not good. So the Harmony team has identified that theft occurring this morning on the Horizon Bridge amounting to approximately $100 million. The network's developers said in a tweet, "We have begun working with the national authorities right now. The FBI, Domestic Intelligence and Legal Enforcement Agency of the US, and cybersecurity firms have joined the search for the attacker." They're not going to find him, straight up. They've run away. And again, the FBI in particular doesn't really care for this stuff anyway. Moving on to some other news right here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to cryptometer.io. I'm going to refresh this because it changes all the time. You've got the money going into Solana, Ethereum. You've got USDC right there, WBTC, Wrapped, BTC, Doge, GMT, GLMR right now, BNB, BCH, Mask, XMR, Monero, Chainlink. You've got Cake and MVC. That's where the money has been flowing in the last day. Let's go to Twitter right now. Let's have a look at, obviously, Brad Garlinghouse here at Collusion right now. Thank you to Digital Perspectives for this video. Have a listen to this. Why do we need 10 to 20 private stablecoins for the US dollar? Great question by Brad Garlinghouse, especially when we already have USDC. Have a listen to this.
I don't know what you... Well, did you mention Terra Luna just now?
Yes.
Because I think that's less an example of a scam, and it's more an example of creating something that maybe just shouldn't have existed in the first place. So, all right, so, you know, there are payment stable coins where they're backed by a currency, and there's a new proposal from the Biden administration that, you know, those should be regulated like banks, and they should have deposit insurance, which, okay, I don't know what you think of that.
I mean, I'm not sure is the short answer. I think stable coins as a category, I think, have a role to play, particularly in domestic settlement. I haven't yet seen exactly where the U.S. is going to come out here. Other countries around the world clearly are doing more ahead of the U.S. and how they're kind of approaching central bank issued digital assets. What's confusing to me is why do we need 10 different U.S. dollar stable coins or 20? Right. And if the U.S. If the U.S. is going to do a central bank issued digital currency, why do we need private dollar stable coins also? Right. That gets a little confusing for me.
So maybe.
Unbelievable. 10 to 20. That's crazy right there. Ripple CEO says if we lose our lawsuit with the SEC, we will leave the United States entirely. Do you think that'll happen? Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, you've got here right now, Draper right now, not your keys, not your crypto. Have a listen to this.
Yeah, which, I mean, the simple thing to do, go set up a Coinbase account and go, you know, put some money into it and then buy some Bitcoin. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it kind of gives you the whole feeling that I get, which is go buy a ledger or one of these like USB things, plug it in, download some cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or whatever else you want to download, and then pull it off and then look at it. And then look up at that big bank building with all those fancy people with their suits on that are using your money. And look back at your USB kind of ledger thing here, and then look back at that bank and realize that you are going to have complete control over your money. And you're not going to be throwing it into a bank where it gets manipulated and moved and whatever happens to it, and run on or politically whipped or whatever. And suddenly you've got your money. And if you want to take that money to another country, you take it down. You plug that thing in, you take it right down. It's so. This
is why they're releasing central bank digital currencies, because they do not want retail and the public to do that. They're regulating this space because they're fearful of people just not using any intermediaries or middlemen right here. So this is what's happening. Anyway, get your cryptos off exchanges. That's one of the reasons why I put that on my channel. You've got the Bank of International Settlements right here coming out saying, obviously, that they're indirectly saying that they're using Ripple, XRP, and on-demand liquidity. Going to have a watch of this, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable right here. I will play a little bit of it just so you can hear.
To a supplier on another continent.
I'll fast forward it.
And at different points, around the world, together with all the other problems that go along with that. Now, how far are we from seeing these things in action? Well, we've done experiments and they work. What we need to do is to make sure that we can actually build this to scale and build it so that they have the resilience that will really, stand the test of real-world use. But the technology is pretty clear, and this is not experimental technology.
I mean, mainstream media does not disclose any of this stuff. This is why we love YouTube and we love Twitter. It's bullish as anything. You've got the British Parliament right here, Matt Hancock right here says obviously no country can stop this crypto revolution. Bullish as anything right now. $1 trillion market cap. We'll get into that in a second. Eleanor Tarrant, listen to this. So the House Appropriations Committee has approved a bill that recommends funding amounts to various government agencies for the upcoming fiscal year right now. The committee recommended just over $2.2 billion go to the SEC.gov for financial year 2023, but made the following request relating to crypto. New financial products require clear pathways and regulatory structures for stakeholders, developers, and investors. The committee is concerned that the enforcement action in the absence of regulatory clarity, invokes confusion and growing sector right now. The committee encourages the SEC to issue public guidance that promotes US-based innovation. So in other words, here's the money you requested to regulate crypto, but please try not to spend it all on regulation by enforcement cases and provide some clarity instead. Again, they're just getting cash handouts. So let's see if they do anything, which I doubt. Grand Theft Auto, I haven't played this game since I was a kid. But there's some stuff right now being leaked. This has got some crazy stuff here to do with cryptocurrencies and rewards in the game, which is insane. SEC Chair Gary Gensler reportedly proposing a single rule book. Yes, that's insane. Now, I just want to play you this interview right here. All right, here you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Draper right here, absolutely ripping Gensler to shreds. Have a listen to this. I had to find it and retweet it, but have a listen to this. It's facts right here, what he's saying. This is why I like what he says. Have a listen.
I like the idea of a government that creates a great platform for everybody to participate equally. I mean, fairly and equally. Because if everybody participates, then they all have a pretty good shot at participating in this. This is going to be the biggest deal in the history of the universe. We have never seen a technology that can potentially affect this many trillion-dollar industries. Never. And this is going to be it. And you want everybody to be able to participate. So if somehow you put a law in there that says you got to be a millionaire to participate, well, that's what the law does say. You know that's what it says. Wait, it is what it says. First say that.
No, it says, no.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going. Okay, I'll let you say it. I like the...
Do you see what I mean? Anyway, that's pretty full on. I just wanted to play everyone that because, again, to become an accredited investor now, just to point out as well, I went on Link2 I've registered an account. I can buy the Ripple shares in that. However, the minimum spend is $10,000 to buy. So just goes to show that in order for you to be an accredited investor, you need to have a significant amount of capital to buy on Link2 right there. And I mean, it's just ridiculous that this restriction is in place. Anyway, moving on to CoinMarketCap, let's have a look at the total market right now. $946 billion. You've got 51 billion in volume. It's quite low. We're in the reds at the moment. 20,000 cryptocurrencies. Again, 99.9% of these 20,000 crypto coins right here will not survive. That's facts. Obviously, you've got 42% BTC, 15% Ethereum. Literally the only coins I'm thinking about, of course, Bitcoin. That's a no-brainer for me. And of course, my ISO 222 compliant projects. XRP at 36 cents USD. Stellar is at 12 cents. Algorand's at 33 cents. Hedera's at 6 cents. IOTA's at 28 cents. Quant is at 61 cents. And of course, XDC right there, down there. I can't point. There you go. 2 cents. Gem right there. That's pretty much it for today's market update. Thank you very much. We'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.